This video is from Glos Airport with myself and
Martin, also known as Camera 3.
I started learning to fly in 2013 and it took me 7.5 years to get my PPR licence due to a debilitating fear of flying. I created this channel to show some of my training and what's next for my flying hobby and to prove that it is possible to overcome a phobia. Welcome to the Phobic Flyer YouTube channel.
Morning Glos Tower, this is Golf Bravo Bravo X-ray Whiskey with information hotel QNH10.
What's all that about?
Squawk 4513, request taxi please. Golf Bravo Bravo X-ray Whiskey, Gloucester Tower, Squawk 4531, QNH correct. Taxi holding points Alpha 2, runway 27. I was close, squawking 4531 and taxi Alpha 2 for 27, Golf Bravo Bravo X-ray Whiskey. Good job you're not recording today. No, I am.
That's probably what lined me up for my horrendous first landing, Martin.
Yeah, at least you're not going to blame it on my weight this time, but we'll come back to that.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
Before takeoff, I will close the throttle and we'll brake and we'll vacate the aircraft as required. If we have an engine failure after takeoff, there's enough runway to land ahead. I'll lower the nose, I'll take 2 stages of flap, I'll take 75 knots and I will not stall the aircraft. If we have an emergency landing after we've taken off and there isn't enough runway to land ahead, I will turn to the right, put it into the golf course, 75 knots, 2 stages of flap. I'll make a mayday call if I get a chance on this frequency. I'm going to ask you to watch this, unclip that door and turn that around up there.
God, I'm a bit demanding, aren't I?
You are, Andy. I was a little concerned. You're talking about engine failure and we hadn't actually moved, so you were setting the stage there.
Yeah, I was. Did you think that was for your benefit?
I actually did.
Okay, so let's line up. Golf Bravo Bravo X-ray Whiskey is holding Alpha 2 ready for departure. Golf X-ray Whiskey, hold position. Holding Golf X-ray Whiskey. Touches down, he'll say line up and wait, I bet. Golf X-ray Whiskey behind the Cessna 172 on a touch and go via Alpha 2, line up and wait. Another one comes up.
My eyes were peeled, Andy.
Golf X-ray Whiskey.
Yeah, and I went shh, because that is quite a hard one to remember. The line up and wait.
Yeah.
You spoke just as I was thinking I got to remember this. I always get it wrong.
So is this the bit where we tested the engines?
Like say.
We've done all that.
We have.
We're taxiing it onto the runway now.
Okie dokie. Following the yellow line.
Yes, the taxiway.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Very good.
Can't use parking brake on the runway. X-ray Whiskey, traffic upwind is the Cessna 172, remain in the right-hand circuit, runway 27, clear for takeoff, service wind 190 degrees, 5 knots.
Nice bit of phone work going on there.
We'll keep an eye on that traffic in the circuit, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
Yeah, definitely. That's nice bit of photography there.
So, full power.
So we're rolling.
Cherokee to depart.
How many revs, Andy?
300, increasing to 2,400. Right rudder.
Golf downwind.
Airspeed is increasing up to 40 knots. P's and P's are looking good. Coming up to 50 knots. Going up to 60 knots. Going up to 70 knots. I'm going to give it some more.
And what's it called when you lift off? Is that rotate?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. And now you can see there, look, Justin's taking some nice shots.
Some cracking shots by Justin.
Oh, Justin, yes, from Staverton Spotters.
Okay. 75 knots, keeping that climb.
So I wanted to keep it on the ground a bit longer so he could take some photographs of us as we were just about to take off, yeah.
Well, not too long, Andy, because there were trees in front.
The nose up.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want the trees.
What a view. What a day.
Beautiful, isn't it? It was lovely. Wasn't it a lovely day?
It
nice.
was lovely.
Yeah. So what were you thinking at this point?
Well, I haven't flown for a long time, and I was slightly nervous, if I'm honest.
Nose up, get that height, get that speed, keep the speed, up to 500 RPM, up to 500 feet, 75.
Left.
Yeah.
Open fields.
RPM going to go on to crosswind.
I was thinking at this point, I wonder what he's thinking, but you didn't show any signs of being petrified.
I just hid it well, Andy. I know how you drive.
You're off to make one left-hand orbit.
That's good.
Current position.
So this is where it gets a bit interesting.
Current position, Golf to Oscar. Golf break. Roll out on north. One left-hand orbit at the start of the downwind leg. Traffic late downwind in a left-hand orbit. It's Cessna 172. One left hand orbit, start downwind, Golf X-ray whiskey.
So this was a bit unnerving, wasn't it?
It was. Was this when the other plane popped into view?
They're going on to see on
Yeah.
that noise abatement now.
Yeah, so he was doing the left-hand orbit
Report re-established downwind.
and we were doing the left-hand orbit, but it was just a bit unnerving. I thought I'd misheard the call sign.
And he was about the same height as well, wasn't he?
Where?
Yeah, circuit height, yeah.
Yeah.
Locked on, completing this orbit. Position
Hang on.
back down.
Nope.
Number
There he goes. He spotted it.
Turning towards us.
Golf X-ray whiskey, I've got a convergent aircraft the same height if I do a left-hand orbit.
That was interesting.
Okay now. I'm only working traffic in that's the traffic I gave orbiting late downwind. Apologies, I thought that was me. Golf X-ray whiskey.
So
Golf Oscar Golf, final.
all he was saying there was,
Only one further on.
that is the aircraft I told to do a left-hand orbit, and he did. So I misunderstood. I thought he then said
7 clear to landwind 2004.
that was for me.
Right,
That instruction was for someone else, and I'd done it instead. But actually, I hadn't. It was right. It was just saying, yeah, that's the aircraft that I gave another
Yeah.
instruction to. So
No
there was
drama.
no issue.
No.
I did read back Golf X-ray whiskey.
I did.
Yeah, it
I
was-
really did, honest.
Yeah, Gov, I did. It's just like, get over it, Clarky. It's no problem. It's a nothing.
No, neither of us are really.
Now, this is the interesting part, isn't it? We took a slight detour over Cheltenham, and I found that actually rather unnerving. When I was over a nice soft field, I thought, this is fine, but when I was flying over houses, it was interesting.
It's my fault. Decimal 6.
Was it?
My fault.
Don't worry about it. We'll talk
See-
about it when we get down.
You're right there. You're right. You got to let it go. You got to leave it on the runway, leave it wherever it's gone wrong. But nothing had gone wrong. It was me thinking it had. So yeah, what you said about it being unnerving, I must admit, going over Cheltenham at 1,000 feet is not great. And I say in a minute, because you ask about it. Oh yeah, you can go whatever height you want to, but you can't because you're at circuit height. Although I think I was outside the ATZ at some point, so it's a confusing one. I'm going to have to take some advice on that.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a lovely tour over Cheltenham.
Golf X-ray whiskey, late downwind. Golf X-ray whiskey, number 3, follow Cessna 172. Number 3, following the Cessna 102, Golf X-ray whiskey. Golf Oscar, report your position. We're going to have to go across Cheltenham now. Airfield now.
We're going across Cheltenham?
No, sorry.
Did I look surprised?
Yeah.
I will now, yeah.
Was that unnerving when I said that? Keep a lookout for these aircraft.
Base. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's way out, isn't he?
So you can't turn until he's gone past my wing.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
For 2, back I like being so low over Cheltenham.
Only point Alpha 2.
So, can you ask permission to climb?
No. Well, you can climb, it's up to me, but...
Please climb, Andy.
Police climb.
Fire station would like to proceed to heli flight. Rescue 2.
Oh, this is...
hold position, short delay.
We're actually lower than those hills.
I've cut loads of the ATC out. It was so busy.
Loads of fields around the edge of
Golf.
You can see that aircraft still.
Parking by the taxi.
Very reassuring. Lots of empty fields around, Martin.
There you go.
Get up.
This was great. And you've put the power on here, Andy.
Yeah, because I didn't want to sink.
Well, that's good. I like the power on. I don't like the power off. That's unnerving.
I could tell. It's one point in this video you asked me a couple of questions, and I was thinking, why is he asking me that? And I now know why.
You have to follow him in the
Continue
circuit.
approach, traffic departing ahead is a Phantom. Can't turn until he's gone past my wing.
Right.
Golf X-ray whiskey is back turn base now. Golf X-ray whiskey, turn base, number 2, follow Cessna, believed to be on a 2.5 mile final. Roger, turn to base and Wilco, Golf X-ray whiskey.
I sound almost like I know what I'm on about, don't I?
I was convinced.
So at this point, you were okay?
I was fine.
Oh, is that a bit now?
Is this where the engine note changes? Right.
Ricky, I don't like
Okay.
it.
So I think you said you were...
You see the runway?
No.
We don't need a runway.
Right on the end of the wing.
Oscar Whiskey, Gloucester Tower.
I have no idea what part of Cheltenham.
hold position.
That's Waitrose down there, I think.
I normally shop at Lidl, of course.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
slow it down a bit now.
No,
RB
this is it.
6, check QNH 1006. 1006.
So I'm
Right.
pulling
So I'll tell you what I'm doing now.
it off.
Have a listen.
What's going to happen is we're going to start sinking,
Tower,
and our airspeed's dropped, so that's good. So I can put
Fuel 2
No, it's not.
there's a flap in.
No, it is.
I've overshot the runway.
Are we going
I
to?
haven't overshot the runway.
Did you hear that? Are we going too slow?
Yeah.
I thought, why has Andy turned the engine off? We're flying.
It's very high. So
Yeah, it's a good question. But you did sound panicky a bit.
That's the runway.
And this is where you introduced the 2 stages of flaps, was it?
I've done that.
You've done it. Good to know.
Well, I'm going to stay at 75 knots. I'm just quite low, actually. Let me get that.
Yeah, so the reason for staying at 75 is you don't want to go too slow. You don't want the last stage of flap on because it will be doing 65 and that'll just take all day.
How many stages are there? Is it
3?
3, right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you mentioned if you go too fast with the flaps, you can actually rip them off.
You can.
We don't want that.
Yeah. You see the 4 reds? That means I'm too low.
Does it?
Yeah. So when it's 2 whites, 2 reds, that was very busy, that. And
That was great. Andy, isn't there a sort of nickname for those lights? I can't recall.
Pappies.
Pappies, that's it.
See 2 whites now.
2 whites, 2 reds, that's perfect profile.
Check me.
Faster, I'm going to power off, just keep on nose up. Nose up, bleed to speed off, look.
Right.
Nose down, go faster. Now I'm too high, so I've now got to... hang on, I've got to speak.
Watch those pappies, Andy.
Golf X-ray whiskey, long final.
Can you continue approach just becoming number 1?
Continuing Golf X-ray whiskey.
Keep forgetting me call sign.
I'll power off, watch what happens.
He's turned the engine off again. Why is he doing that? This is what my head says.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
3.
Drop in.
Yeah, because I put the power up, but our speed's staying the same.
Yeah.
Not convinced.
1 red now.
Hello, Aero 5.
Nice shot of GCHQ there.
Yeah.
From the north.
Not quite straight.
Golf X-ray whiskey. Traffic on climb out of the Cessna in the fixing circuit. Traffic descending on the dead side of the Cessna, followed by another Cessna. Runway 27 cleared, touch and go, wind 2005.
It's touch and go and look for that traffic as well, Golf X-ray whiskey.
Gets very busy now. I've cut lots of ATC out.
Real mucky for me, this circuit.
Cessna, report visual.
That's good approach now. 2 whites, 2 reds. Airspeed's good. So all I got to do is just keep that profile now.
Great listening to all the checks.
Flaps at the right setting, all that.
Don't speak now, mate.
Yeah, shut up.
Camera 3.
High, but that we'll lose a bit of height across the runway.
Yeah.
I'm too scared to speak now. Here we go.
Kilo Glos Tower, hold position.
Hold in the Golf. Airspeed's good. Runway's good.
Teleflight by taxi Alpha.
Airspeed, runway.
Speed's good.
Alpha, field 2.
And it all goes wrong now. This is potentially almost dangerous, what I did when I landed. You'll see. Look at that nice shot there.
My buttocks did not clench at this point.
No, mine did. Here we go.
I'll get down.
Oh, look, that's not good. That's good. Full power, come on, full power.
That wasn't very good at all. That was.
Is that a bit bouncy?
Yeah, I think it's because I'm not used to flying with someone.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. And Andy,
That's my excuse.
this is it. How dare you insinuate I'm a little bit overweight?
Practice makes perfect.
Hang on, right, don't speak now.
Yeah, shut up again.
Yeah, don't speak, fatty.
That was horrendous.
That's ace. I think the excuses come out now.
5 knots.
Here we go. They're coming. They're coming.
That was horrendous.
It was horrendous.
So the
Clarky.
bouncy landing was due to my excessive weight.
No, it wasn't. It was due to my poor flying.
Come on.
It's just that I was trying to make myself feel better.
Haven't eaten for a week.
That whole circuit was bad.
To the northeast with a twin star.
Right. This will be pucker now.
Yeah. So what I like about this is I now go into... I can't leave it on the runway. You're really good at this because I think you even tell me, just leave it. Let it go.
Yeah, you were sort of self-critical and let it go.
That's perfect speed now.
Yeah, so it basically, it was... it's in the back of my mind. Am I going to do it again? Am I going to do it again? And I didn't. It wasn't a great landing. It was safe. But the next landing, I don't pull back enough, and I need to do that. But that's why you do circuits, because when you fly somewhere, you normally just do 2 landings, one there and one when you come back.
So just practice makes perfect. And is that the idea of these constant circuits?
Yeah.
You can really get to grips with it.
It is, and we need to go up again, and I need to do it, and I need to do it right.
Absolutely.
Good, and where's my trees?
So these trees have just gone under the bottom left of the screen.
So let's go down.
I use those as a VRP, a visual reference point for turning.
Feeling nicer.
So Andy, did you change fuel tanks at any point where we were up there? From
On the
left to right?
downwind, yeah.
You did.
Much better.
Correction there.
Was that to counteract my excessive weight again? But you moved the fuel to the left?
Okay,
That's much nicer, mate.
Much nicer, yeah. No, honest.
Toe brakes have pressure, parking brake is off, undercarriage is fixed and welded, mixture is rich, fuel is on the left tank.
On the left. See, you did counteract me.
RB, altitude is 1,000 feet.
Q&H?
This is
clear to
good.
land,
This will be a good landing.
Yeah, good.
QFE, sorry. I haven't read back the QFE. Should have done.
I'm feeling good about this.
Golf X-ray Whiskey's downwind, touch and go.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, report ready for base.
Wilco, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
One of these, he gets a bit leery with me.
That was a horrible, that threw me. I mean, you've got to deal with this stuff.
Of course.
But it does, I mean, that is, the aircraft's perfectly balanced there, look at that.
Yeah.
Got a bit of left rudder in, just to stop it tracking, because you're heavier than me, so you'll, I let go of the left rudder.
I can't let it go, can I?
You really can't, Andy.
So this is going to be good.
Is it? I think it's better. That first one is really not. I'm not happy with it at all.
That was horrendous.
Yeah, let it go, love. Let it go.
See, my eyes are peeled.
Got to leave it on the runway, you know, that's difficult for me.
Yeah.
I do have a problem with that, though. I do have. You got to leave it on the runway. Forget it.
X-ray Whiskey's ready for base.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, you are number 3, and are you visual with a Cessna?
On aircraft to the right.
I don't miss anything.
Standing final.
Yeah, I'm visual with the aircraft on base, just turned final.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, report final, number 3 to that traffic east to land.
Roger, I'll follow that traffic and we'll go. Golf X-ray Whiskey.
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad you saw that. I would have seen it.
Time 2, report ready for base. Traffic believed to be on an 8-mile final.
8 mile?
Is at Augusta 109.
Oh, wow. We'll see.
Great album, that 8 Mile.
So Andy, so this type of flying, it's all about visual recognition. Is it VFR you call it?
VFR, Visual Flight Rules, yeah. And but I do have ADS-B receiver, and I can actually see other aircraft on my iPad that I fly with.
That's great.
That's much nicer.
I've got a thing that I think this is a much nicer circuit now, hopefully.
But didn't you say some very small craft like microlights don't have ADS-B?
Some of them don't, yeah, and they can do. There's no reason why they don't. It's not expensive.
That's much nicer.
Hotel Charlie.
Look at that, 400 feet per minute descending, that's lovely.
Runway 27
Bear
left.
with-
I'm excited now because I'm flying nice. There you go. There's the donut on the right, Martin.
Oh, it's on the right side. This because previously it was on the left side, wasn't it?
Possibly. You asked me on one of these. I think you might be the next circuit.
Follow the Cherokee on a 1-mile final in the circuit.
Hey,
He's talking about me now.
3, Wilco and visual the Cherokee.
oh, look at that.
2 wides, 2
Golf
vets.
Charlie Kilo,
Oh, hang on a sec.
4531.
The Pappers are looking good, Andy.
They are. They are.
Golf X-ray Whiskey's final, touch and go.
Golf, say again.
Golf Bravo, Golf X-ray Whiskey's final, touch and go.
It all gets Larry now.
So there's 2 there. Golf, say again.
Golf, Lima Delta, Golf, late downwind.
Golf, Roger. Report ready for base. You're currently number 3. Number 2 is the Cessna turning base.
And number 1 is the aircraft that was responding to the wrong call sign and stamping all over him. Yeah, and he does say now. But it's a hard job, and he did really well because it was very busy.
Yep, so here we go.
Station calling, say again.
I think this is going to be a smoother one. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah.
On. Golf X-ray Whiskey's final, touch and go.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, Roger. Traffic descending on the dead side. Correction there, disregard that. Runway 27. Clear touch and go in 1905.
Clear touch and go, 27, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
Did I say Golf X-ray Whiskey is to go? If you're watching this, you need to rewind it back. I'm sure I said to go instead of touch and go. Now, this is better, but it's flat.
Oh, yeah. Look.
No, it's not.
So should the back wheels have touched?
Yeah, they should have.
Okay.
And that's my big problem. I really need to practice this. I need to buy a plane and go and practice.
Buy a biplane?
Buy a plane. Not buy a biplane.
Here we go. You're putting the welly in now, Andy.
Oh, yes. Have it. Have it.
That was better.
That was
Still
nice.
heavy and it dips your side.
I'm not still heavy, Andy.
You need to lose, yeah.
What did I say?
I think you're being personal again.
What did I say? You need to lose some weight.
It did sound like that.
Oh, my gosh.
That was nice, Andy.
Yeah, it was better. It was still heavy.
I was trying to reassure you.
SJ, I wouldn't have done that.
Really?
Yeah, X-ray whiskies.
Runway 2.
Ark at me. I'm just giving it all those book of excuses. It was just, it's my flying. It's not the aircraft. It's not Martin.
Such a complex. So on the next touchdown then, or touch and go, do you think the back wheels will actually touch before the front wheel?
I don't know. Well, hopefully.
Is that the intention?
Yeah, that certainly
I
has.
wish we'd have a fly somewhere, really.
Yeah, another time.
But now you've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bridges next time.
Full rundown when we get back. See what I'll tell you what I think.
Or Shobden. And what did you mean by that?
Yeah, my full brief down. Full
We never did a
feedback.
brief.
There's a golf, another X-ray whiskey. Or something.
So what is your thoughts then?
I was really enjoying it. I thought you were getting better as we went along.
Oh, thanks.
You know, just want to reassure you.
You thought I was getting better?
Yeah, I think the third one might.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not challenging at all. It's just that this aircraft don't want to land.
Oh, here we go.
X-ray whiskey, report your position.
Just turning downwind. Golf X-ray whiskey.
But the aircraft might not want to land, but I certainly did.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
And you're doing it again. You're reducing the engine. Why do you keep doing that, Andy?
Well, because you don't want to be flat out all the time.
Yeah, but it makes me feel I need the reassurance of that engine pulling us forward.
Yeah, well, the engine was pulling us forward, just not flat out.
No gliding for me, thank you.
X-ray whiskey downwind to land.
X-ray whiskey, report ready for base.
Wilco, Golf X-ray whiskey.
Line
That's
runway
nice.
27.
But I should be able to land regardless of how heavy the aircraft is.
On my passenger.
Obviously, I've adapted it the second time as well on the runway.
It's adapted for my excessive weight.
This is when I get the Spanish Inquisition off you now.
Oh, I can't see anything on the left. Oh, it's a real shame we didn't go down to the bridges, but then I wouldn't have got my 3 circuits. Sometimes they tell you to exit.
You start asking, why were you asking me these questions? Were you worried because I was flying a different circuit this time?
My eyes were peeled. I was watching everything, literally. I was
Observing.
watching all the gauges, all the buttons, you know, the carburetor heating, the fuel tanks, visual recognition.
Taxi
Right.
holding point.
Oh, hang on, he told me to
Charlie
tell him, didn't he?
Correction, vacate Charlie 1, taxi Charlie 2.
Golf X-ray whiskey ready to turn base.
Golf X-ray whiskey, report final number 1.
Wilco, Golf X-ray whiskey.
Spanish Inquisition coming up.
Runway 27.
Carburetor heat on so that the carburetor does nice up. Pull back.
Take off. Golf
So we slow the aircraft down.
Do you require jet A1 now?
Right, and now transition to pointing the nose down. 2 stages of flap. Trim forward. 1, 2, 3. Speed up by pointing the nose down. 75 knots. We're starting to descend. Bit of power.
Traffic just declined ahead of you.
Keep that. Stop that descent. So this is going to be a good one.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Didn't we pass over that side of the donut last time?
You don't get anything past me.
This is a proper circuit. What I'm doing. Well, we did because he told us to go out, didn't he?
Got you.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, because that's why I don't like extending over Cheltenham. This is safe. If we had an engine failure now, I'll just stick it anyway.
Got you. Got you.
Casually.
But we're still going down to the same runway.
Yes.
Right.
It'll be easy to see on here when we land.
I should have shown you after. I think I did show you, actually, didn't I?
You did.
Rescue 2, Roger.
75 knots. I'm a little bit low. Oh, actually, I'm not low. Look, I'm 2 whites, 2 reds.
See, the donut's definitely on the other side.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's where it should be.
Coming up to Caravan Park, so I'm going to whack it round now.
It's not static.
X-ray whiskey, runway 27, wind 2004, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27, Golf X-ray whiskey.
Yeah, the circuit is dynamic. You know, if he needs to tell me to carry straight on instead of turning to the right,
Right, going to pull that final flap on.
that's what you have to do. So it is dynamic. Everything changes.
Down, otherwise we'll rise.
So is this the
To
third
get rid of carb heat.
the third stage of flap?
Gloucester approach.
Yeah.
Got you. So that's the last minute thing, is it?
Yeah. You do that when you're, not too far off on final. You don't want to put it on too soon because it slows you down.
Yeah.
And if it was a really busy day as well. So, you really want to be doing that at the right time, to be honest. There's the M5.
This is looking good. I'm feeling good at this stage.
It's nice.
I'm thinking Andy's got the hang of this now.
And we got some snappy snaps coming up from Mr. Justin. I was going to say Timberlake, but it's not his real name, is it? Justin Collins from Staverton Spotters.
Here we go.
What's it going to do? I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that was good. But all three wheels are simultaneous again. And I think you said ideally the back ones should just.
They should be, yeah, they should. Yeah.
That was a lovely landing.
Yeah, it was nice. I'm happy with it. It's not great, but I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm not going to beat you up too much on that
thanks.
one. Being an
It's
expert pilot myself.
Well, absolutely. You're quite clear from your comments. You knew what on about.
I don't want to backtrack.
So you turn off left here.
Take 10 minutes to get back.
Golf X-ray Whiskey vacate left at Charlie 1, cross runway 04 at the threshold, taxi back to parking.
Exit at Charlie 1, cross.
Oh, look at me!
Taxi back to the pub. Okay, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
The Queen. The King. Yeah, well, you were waving at Justin.
Asked him. Oh, you didn't wave at him?
You did wave. But we got some snaps coming up now anyway, so have a look at these lovely snaps that he's taken. Very impressed.
Who's it, Ollie?
No, it's Justin.
Cracking.
Lovely, aren't they? Look at that one of you.
Oh,
Anyway, thank you for watching. I've enjoyed doing this. We'll see you from the west side of Apron Alpha next time.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, everyone.